Hi, my name is Corinne Anderson, and I've been coaching for about 20 months now. I started just as a challenger. I just wanted to change my body. I wasn't happy with the results I was getting. I was doing the same thing, like running an hour on a treadmill, um, like eating like what I thought was, going to make me skinny. It was processed crap that I was eating, your low fat, low calorie foods. So I started that in March of 2015, and within like the first 21 days I was like, this stuff works. Like my coach, was like, trust the process. And I'm like, 30 minutes a day, really? Is it going to work? And from there, I lost about almost 20 pounds. It changed my body. I had never had like muscles before, and here I was like flexing with muscles, and muscles were popping out where I had never seen them before, and it was awesome. So in July, my coach asked, hey, do you want to coach? And I was like, well, how much more, will it cost me? I was very hesitant, and she said nothing. She's like, you're already a discount coach. It's not going to cost you anything more. And I was like, why not? So that day, I just remember like creating my page, making healthy swaps, and it just went off. It just, you know, I wouldn't say it exploded, but it just was, my friends and family were wondering, what are you doing? What are those containers? And I just started sharing my story, and I was learning little pieces here and there, and I started running challenge groups and connecting and, building. And from my challenge groups, I would get my coaches. And eventually I was so frustrated. I worked outside of the home part-time, only about like 15 to 20 hours a week. I was a tutor at a local community college, and I was so frustrated there. It was just not a good work environment, and my income that I was making from Beachbody was equal to the income I was making working out of the house. And I finally got to a point, almost about 10 months into the business. No, it would have been about a year into the business. And I finally said, my husband's like, just put in your notice, quit your job. And I was like, and I felt that I could rely on coaching. So I typed up an email and I sent it over to my boss, and I quit my job. And so now my part-time income is what Beachbody provides me. And it's amazing that I don't have to worry about scheduling doctor's appointments on my day off. I don't have to worry about when the kids get sick. I don't have to stress about it. I don't have to miss things because, well, I work these days, and I can't do anything with the kids on those days. So if a school function falls during the week, I pick the school function first before I have to worry about my job. And that's what's awesome about Beachbody. It's a business, it's a career, but you make it yours. You can get up early and get your stuff done, or stay up late, or fit it into the little nooks and crannies of your life, and it just becomes who you are. It's second nature now for me to be getting up in the morning, and I have my cup of coffee and I'm checking on my challenge groups, or I'm sitting in the pickup line and I'm reading or listening to personal development, and I'm growing my mind. It's an amazing all around, like, the community that it creates. I personally, during Beachbody, I've trained for a marathon, and I completed it, and I never thought I would do that. And with Beachbody programs, I was able to reach my goals. And I also faced a really scary health diagnosis this winter. I was diagnosed with a brain tumor. And I really, honestly, I don't think Beachbody, I don't know how to say it. It was, sorry, I don't think I could have gotten through as well as I did without that foundation of believing in myself, having a community of people behind me cheering me on, being able to post on Facebook and social media about what I'm struggling with, just little glimpses into my life. And Beachbody, being a coach, allowed me that avenue to express myself. And I feel like if I didn't have Beachbody, if I would have been diagnosed with a brain tumor, I really think I would have struggled. I would have kept a lot of it inside. But part of being a Beachbody coach is sharing. It's sharing your highs and your lows. You know, when I crossed that marathon finish line, I had my coach at the end giving me a hug, even before my husband hugged me. It's the lows when you have a coach that quit on you, or a challenger that's, really struggling, that you're really struggling to help. It gets you through those highs and lows, and it's just amazing that rally around you. Talking about those lows, being the low of the low, when I'll never forget those words. We found something. And I remember those words will be forever in my mind. And I don't think I could have handled those words as well as I did without being strong, physically and mentally. I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but I just feel like this is such a big component of coaching, is the physical and the mental part. And keeping you accountable and building you up, while in the process you're helping others, and it also becomes your job, and it's just crazy. But Beachbody talks about personal development and coaching and working on your mind and believing that you can do things and changing the way you speaking positively and setting goals and dreaming big and pushing hard. And I feel like I wouldn't have gotten through the way I got through that surgery and the scary time during the diagnosis, and I wouldn't have gotten through without what I learned from Beachbody. And I truly believe that. I feel like I was set on my path 2 years ago to be where I was when I heard those words, that they had found something. So it's an amazing opportunity, and I feel like the need to share it with everybody, because as a stay-at-home mom and with your kids, and you only have them for so long and then they're gone, and I don't want to miss a second of it. And I'm so thankful that I took that leap of faith, and I was like, sure, why not, I'll try it, because it's led me here, and it's led me to be stronger. It's led me to provide an income for my family. It's amazing, and I highly just investigate it, ask questions. You never know until you take that leap, you guys. Thanks.